and students. This is our introductory lesson in contemporary Philippine arts from the regions and also to my 12 PE 3, which is dance. I will be your subject teacher. I am Miss Divine Grace B. Agnes. And to formally start our lesson, let us have a prayer first.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, kaya sa sinangalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng mag-ibig, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bagaw, ay tinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pang ay di magtitinig, luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, mo'y langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na pagkay mag-amin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good day, teachers, and hello to my dear students. How is everyone doing? I hope that you are all doing good and healthy today. It's been 6 months of quarantine, and now here we are facing the new normal of fun, teaching, and learning experience. Welcome to my class for school year 2020-2021. I am Miss Divine Grace B. Agnes, and I will be your subject teacher for contemporary Philippine arts from the regions and 12 PE3. Let me call my students for contemporary Philippine arts from the regions. I hope that you are all watching this. For 12 UMS 2, 12 UMS 3, 12 UMS 4, 12 UMS 5, and 12 UMS 7, as well as my 12 Physical Education 3, which is dance, 12 BBH 3, and 12 BHW. First day first, let me share to you the class rules that we will observe in synchronous online meeting for us to have a year-round good vibes. So I hope that you will follow these rules in every time that we will have a virtual meeting so that we will be able to enjoy this new normal. Let us prepare this before we start our orientation. First, cell phone or laptop or your tablet, your good internet connection, a notebook or the hard copy of your module, and any kind of pen. Our objectives for Part 1, at the end of this session, the students are expected to first familiarize the icons and parts of the module, use the module for guided and independent learning at their pace and time, and express thoughts and opinions confidently. So let us get to know our module. This is the front page of the module that you will receive for Quarter 1, Module 1 and 2, Contemporary Arts and the Various Art Form in the Philippines. In this introductory lesson, we are going to talk about what this module is about, the icons of this module, how are we going to learn from the module, and introductory lesson, which is getting to know oneself, my smart side. So this module has the following parts and corresponding icons, wherein we followed the module given by Region 5 Bicol. So this icon will refer to what I need to know, and here it will give you an idea of the skills or competencies that you are expected to learn in the module. These are our objectives. The next one is what I know. This part includes an activity that aims to check what you already know about the lesson to take. You can get all the answers correctly, or you may not get all the questions correctly, since this is the pre-test part. Then, what's in? This is a brief drill or review to help you link the current lesson with the previous one. After that, we will have what's new, and in this portion, the new lesson will be introduced to you in various ways, such as story, a song, a poem, or it can be a problem opener, or an activity, or any situation. The next part is what is it? This section provides a brief discussion of the lesson. This aims to help you discover and understand new concepts and skills. After that, we are going to have this icon for what's more. This comprises activities for independent practice so you can solidify your understanding and skills of the topic. You may check the answers to the exercises using the answer key at the end of the module. The next one is what I have learned. This includes questions or blank sentence or paragraph to be filled in to process that you learned from the lesson. And after that, for our performance task, you will have this icon for what I can do. This section provides an activity which will help you transfer your new knowledge or skill into real-life situations or concerns. We will also have post-assessment. This is a task which aims to evaluate your level of mastery in achieving the learning competency. And also, your subject teachers may give you additional activities to enrich your knowledge or skills of the lesson learned. It is also one of the ways wherein we can give more retention of the learned concepts. And after that, you can also find the answer key for all of the activities in the module, for the pre-test, for the what I know part, for the what's more part, and also for the assessment part. And at the end of the module, you can also look for the references that we have listed in developing this module. Here are some reminders in using this module. First, use the module with care. Do not put unnecessary mark or marks on any part of the module. Use a separate sheet of paper in answering the exercises. Do not forget to answer what I know before moving on to the other activities included in the module. Second, read the instruction carefully before doing each task. Third, observe honesty and integrity in doing the task and checking your answers. Fourth, finish the task at hand before proceeding to the next. Next, return this module to your teacher or facilitator once you are through with it. And if you encounter any difficulty in answering the task in this module, do not hesitate to consult your teacher or your subject teacher or your facilitator. Always bear in mind that you are not alone. Now, let us go to part 2. Getting to know oneself, my smart side. This is an introductory lesson. Of course, just like what you are expecting in our first session in school, we will not be giving our first lesson to the subject. Instead, we are going to get to know you. I hope the following activities will help you to embrace yourself more and will let you out of your shell. I am looking forward to discover that maarte side of you. May I also ask for your permission to speak in the vernacular? For our What I Need to Know, we are going to have 3 objectives. 1, identify one's strengths and weaknesses, likes and dislikes, and of course, since we are contemporary Philippine arts, we need to know or to discover our talent. Second, express one's thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and reflect about the importance of knowing oneself. For the What I Know part, let me ask you these questions. Have you ever been curious about yourself? Did you ever face the mirror and look for your true self? Hanggang ngayon ba nai-experience nyo pa din na minsan parang may kulang, parang hindi nyo kilala ang sarili nyo? In the session, you will be working with the inner you. So, brace yourself. And for the activity in this part, let me ask you this. If you will be compared to a thing or an animal, what would you be? Post a picture in our FB private group account and be able to write at least 3 to 5 sentences to explain your answer. Now, let us have the short quotation of Aristotle. Knowing oneself is the beginning of wisdom. Do you agree with this quote? Why? Our subject, Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Regions, wants its students to broaden and acquire necessary creative tools that will open opportunities in pursuing their individual career, goals, and aspirations. That is the big job ahead of you. You are expected to have that wisdom, and that wisdom will let you achieve your goals and dreams in life. The great philosopher said that it will start with you. Yes, you need to know yourself. So, for those students who don't know themselves, they are experiencing what? Let us watch the short video.
Hey there! We're back again with a new video, and we're so glad you're here. Let's start off with a quick question. How well do you really know yourself? Have you given it much thought at all? Being more aware of who you are not only strengthens your identity, but can give you a stronger sense of purpose. We can all easily feel like we're limited by the things we can't do, or even fall into the comparison trap. Feeding this mindset limits us from realizing our potential and being who we were made to be. As we celebrate diversity around the world, we encourage you to dig deep and embrace all of who you are so that you can better celebrate you. This video is broken down into 4 simple steps, so sit tight and keep watching.
I don't know if you are experiencing this, but adults usually suffer from what they call identity crisis. According to Oxford Dictionary, it is a period in one's life where he or she experiences uncertainty and confusion in which a person's sense of identity becomes insecure, typically due to a change in their expected aims or role in the society. In an arts class, not all students are born with good singing voice or acting skills or a great dancer. Some of them are usually shy to speak in big groups, more so when you ask them to do something that they are not confident to do. But we are all good at something. According to Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences, a person can excel not only in one aspect, but in many aspects. Some may be good in singing, but not good with painting. Others may excel in drama, but not in poetry writing or mathematics. Take a look at this video to understand multiple intelligences. Now, we are in the what's more part of our module. Now that you are quite familiar with Howard Gardner's multiple intelligences, we will identify what kind of smart are you. You will be answering a short quiz about your strengths and weaknesses, likes and dislikes, hobbies, and especially talents, for you to better know yourself. After that, make the line graph based on your answers. That is provided in your soft copy and hard copy of the module. Don't worry about the result. We are all beautifully and handsomely different from one another. For our multiple intelligence quiz, the estimated time required is 20 minutes. For each of the statements below, choose a number between 1 and 5 to rate how the statement describes you. 1, your answer is no. The statement is not like you. 2, the statement is a little like you. 3, the statement is somewhat like you. 4, the statement is a lot like you. And number 5, yes, the statement is definitely like you. For the first one, we have the verbal or linguistic intelligence, and to answer each part for 2 minutes. So, are you this one? I can use lots of different words to express myself. Kayo ba yung tao na kapag pinag-introduce sa unahan, hindi lang puro I am, I live at, I am beautiful, wala nang ibang adjective? I feel comfortable working with language and words. You enjoy crosswords and other word games like Scrabble, hindi kayo matatalo. O kaya sa word hunt, parati kayong nakaka-level up. I tend to remember things exactly as they are said to me. Kaya kapag may kaaway ka, alam na alam mo kung anong sinabi tungkol sa iyo. I enjoy participating in debates and or discussion. Kayo yung mga nilalaban sa school. I find it easy to explain things to others. I enjoy keeping a written journal and or writing stories and articles. So kapag inspired, nakakagawa ng kanta. Kapag inspired, nakakagawa ng Wattpad stories. Ganun ba tayo? And of course, gustong-gusto nyong magbasa. You have 30 seconds more. So kapag verbal or linguistic intelligence, kayo yung mga taong mahilig magsalita. Gusto nyo, you always express yourself. You always want to say your opinion. Hindi kayo magpapatalo. Yan. Sino kaya sa inyo ang verbally or linguistic intelligent? Malalaman ko yan mamaya. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. Let's go to the next one. Logical or mathematical intelligence. So, ano ba yung mga characteristic ng logical or mathematical intelligence? Sabi dito, I work best in an organized work area. Gusto nyo palaging planchado, maayos ang table. Kapag makalat ang bahay, stress na stress kayo. Diyan daw yan. I enjoy maths, and using numbers. So, mahilig kayong mag-compute. Hindi kayo nahihirapan mag-analyze ng mga numbers. I keep a things to do list. I enjoy playing brain teasers and logic puzzles. Gusto nyo yung mga brain teaser tsaka mga puzzle, Rubik's Cube. I like to ask why questions. Gusto nyo palaging nagtatanong kung anong rason. Yan. I work best when I have a day planner or timetable. Dahil organized kayo, logical, intelligent kayo, gusto nyo palaging nakaplanado ang gagawin nyo sa araw. I quickly grasp cause and effect relationships, and I always do things one step at a time. So, pahinay-hinay, paisa-isa lang ang gagawin sa isang araw. Hindi mo kayang magulo, hindi mo kayang sabay-sabay. Gusto nyo one step at a time. Okay, kayo ba to, mga logical and mathematically inclined individuals? You still have 20 seconds left. Ten seconds left. Okay, let's go to the next one. The visual and spatial intelligence. Sabi dito, ang kanilang mga characteristics. Number 1, I understand color combinations and what colors work well together. So kapag susuot kayo ng damit conscious kayo kung okay ba yung upper garment sa lower garment. Tinitingnan nyo kung baduy, baka pangit yung color combination. So that is one characteristic of visual or spatial intelligent people. I enjoy solving jigsaw, maze, and or other visual puzzles. You also read charts and maps easily. Hindi kayo nahihirapan umintindi ng mga chart, mga diagrams. I have a good sense of direction. Kaya kapag pumunta kayo sa isang place, kahit baguhan kayo, makakabalik kayo kung saan kayo galing kasi hindi kayo mawawala. Hindi kayo maliligaw. I like to watch the scenes and activities in movies. Parang ako to. Gustong-gusto kong nanonood ng K-drama. So I am also visually, spatially intelligent. Kayo ba? Another characteristic is you are observant and you always or you often see things that others miss. Sa iba, hindi nila napapansin pero dahil visually intelligent kayo, nakikita nyo yon. I can anticipate the moves and consequences in a game plan. Kaya kapag naglalaro kayo kagaya ng chess, palagi kayong nananalo kasi alam nyo na kung ano yung gagawin ng kalaban. I can picture scenes in my head when I remember things. Yung merong mga photographic memory. 3, 2, 1. Next one, interpersonal intelligence. Here, interpersonal intelligent people can sense the moods and feelings of others. So, extra sensitive sila sa mga moods and feelings ng kapwa-tao. Alam nila kapag nagjo-joke sila kung natatawa yung mga friends nila or napipikon na sa joke nila or na-offend na sa sinabi nila because they can sense the moods and feelings of others. I work best when interacting with people. Sila yung mga taong hindi mo lang mapapatahimik sa isang oras. Sila yung mga tao na gustong palaging may kasama. Kaya they enjoy team sports rather than individual sports. They can also sort out arguments between friends. So kapag merong mga hindi pagkakaintindihan, madali nilang naaayos. I prefer group activities rather than ones I do alone. So, kumbaga nga, hindi sila introvert, instead, they are extrovert. They enjoy learning about different cultures. Ito rin yung mga taong mahilig mag-travel, yung mga kayang bumiyahe na mag-isa. They are interpersonal intelligent. I enjoy social events like parties. So, hindi sila mga bulaklak sa dingding. Sila yung mga party people. I enjoy sharing my ideas and feelings with others. So, kapag meron silang nafe-feel na medyo nakakahiya, meron silang nafe-feel na medyo sensitive, still, kaya nila yung sabihin sa kapwa-tao nila or sa friends nila na ka-close. Yun. So, ganyan ang interpersonal intelligence. Let's have the next one. Intrapersonal intelligence. Ito naman ang kabaliktad ng interpersonal intelligence. Dahil dito, you know yourself well. So, mahilig kang mag-daydream. Mahilig kang mag-self-reflect. Mahilig kang mag-meditate. And because of that, you have a few close friends. I have strong opinions about controversial issues. I work best when the activity is self-paced. So siguro, dahil modular tayo, you will be excelling if you are an intrapersonal, intelligent individual. I am not easily influenced by other people. So, hindi ka kalad ka rin, sabi nga. Kasi meron kang sariling opinion. Meron kang sariling disiplina sa sarili. I am not easily influenced I have a good understanding of my feelings and how I will react to situations. Hindi ka padalos-dalos sa sasabihin mo at sa gagawin mo. I often raise questions concerning values and beliefs, and I enjoy working on my own. So yan yung mga taong may intrapersonal intelligent. Magaling sila sa pagkilala sa kanilang sarili. Alam nila yung kanilang mga strengths and weaknesses. Alam nila yung mga gusto nila. Alam nila kung bakit sila nalulungkot, bakit sila nagagalit, and kaya nilang solusyonan yon dahil kilala nila yung kanilang sarili. Are this you? This kind of people? We have 10 seconds. Tama ba yung grammar ko? Is this you? Correction. Next, we have musical intelligence. 2 minutes to answer. Okay, what are the characteristics of musical intelligence? 1, I often play music in my mind. Wow, kahit walang musical instrument, kaya mong isipin yung tono. My mood changes when I listen to music. So kapag bored ka o kaya malungkot ka, yan, your mood changes when you listen to music. It is easy for me to follow the beat of music. Hindi ka nahuhuli sa tempo or sa rhythm. I can pick out different instruments when I listen to a piece of music. Alam mo na ang tumutugtog ay violin, alam mo na flute, alam mo na saxophone, etc. I keep time when music is playing. Yan kapag may music, hindi ka naboboring. Kapag may music, okay lang kahit nakapila ka sa registrar o kaya nakapila ka sa PSA birth certificate sa pagkuha ng birth certificate mo kasi may music naman. I can hear an off-key note. Hindi ako to. Kasi hindi ko alam na sintudado na ako o hindi ko alam na sharp pala o kaya flat. Pero ang musically intelligent people, alam nila yon. Alam nila kapag nasa tono. I find it easy to engage in musical activities. So sila yung mga sumasali sa singing competition, sa choir, sila yung mga nag-intermission number because they are musically intelligent. And I can remember pieces of music easily. So kapag meron silang narinig sa radio or sa YouTube, alam nila kung anong title. Alam nila kung sino kumanta because they can easily remember pieces of music. That's it. Let's have the next one. Meron din palang naturalistic intelligence. Ano ba yung naturalistic intelligence? Siguradong 5 ang isasagot nyo kapag ang pollution ang nakakapagpagalit sa inyo. Kapag madumi, kapag maingay, ayaw nyo yon. You notice similarities and differences in trees, flowers, and other things in nature. Kaya niyang ipag-differentiate yung trending na natong na ornamental plant. Sabi nga, laing na ornamental plant pala. Okay. I feel very strongly about protecting the environment. Gusto nyo maging malinis. Gusto nyo concern sa environment. I enjoy watching nature programs on television. So kung meron kayong internet, palagi kayong tumitingin sa Reader's Digest, sa ang tawag nito, mga website na yun, National Geographic, yan, nai-enjoy nyo yun. I engage in clean-up days. Yan, kaya kapag merong clean-up drive or nagtawag si teacher, maglinis. Kayo yung palaging naiiwan sa classroom. I like planting and caring for a garden, especially with our 6 months na quarantine, you become a plantito or a plantita. Yan. And you enjoy fishing, bushwalking, and bird watching. And when you leave the school, you hope to work with plants and animals. So, after senior high school, kayo yung nag-iisip na mga courses like veterinary, like biology, botany, zoology, lahat ng related sa plants and animals. You have naturalistic ability. And that's it. Let's have the next one. Body kinesthetic. I like to move, tap, or fidget when sitting. Kayo yung mga students na hindi uupo lang sa tabi at makikinig lang sa teacher. Kayo yung mga students na palaging malikot o palaging may ginagawa. You enjoy participating in active sports. Dito kayo nag-e-excel. Hindi kayo magaling sa math, hindi kayo magaling sa science, hindi kayo magaling sa language, pero kapag pinagawa kayo ng mga practical tasks, dyan kayo nag-e-excel. Kapag pinasali kayo sa sports, dyan kayo palaging first, palaging champion. I am curious as to how things feel and I tend to touch objects and examine their texture. Yun, gusto nyo na feel nyo, nararamdaman nyo yung mga bagay. I am well coordinated. So kapag pinapasayaw, hindi yung kamay lang yung gumagalaw at nakasabay sa rhythm, kundi buong katawan kasabay sa rhythm. Siguro kayo yung mga TikToker na madaming likers at madaming heart. I like working with my hands. Ayan, pwede kayong maging sculpture, pwede kayong yung mga sa small, diba? Yung mga practical activities, kaya nyo mag-welding, kaya nyo gumawa ng mga mahihirap para sa ibang mga students. I prefer to be physically involved rather than sitting and watching. So, hindi kayo audience lang, kundi kayo yung mismong gumagawa. I understand best by doing, and I like to think through problems while I walk or run. Kayo ba to, students? Are you bodily and kinesthetically intelligent? Oops, time na pala. Okay, so, what intelligences seem to be dominant and less dominant in you? Do you agree with the result? What are the activities that you love to be doing the most and the things that you don't like to do? And you are going to do that here. You are going to write your name in the blank, on the blank, sorry for that, and your scores will be described or will be reflected in this diagram, whether you want to use a line or a bar. So, bahala kayo dyan kung ano ang gusto nyong gamitin. You can make a line graph or you can make a bar graph. You can use your colors and let us see what kind of smart are you. We are now here in the What I Have Learned part of the module. So I have here a short quotation from learningstationmusic.com, and you're going to answer, what did you discover about yourself? Do you agree with the quote on the left? Why do you think we need to know ourselves? Comment down below, or for my contemporary Philippine arts class, please post it in our Facebook private group and our Google Classroom. Let's have the next one. For our performance task, you are going to find your ikigai. Have you encountered the word ikigai? When we say ikigai, the purpose of your life. So the purpose of your life is to discover your ikigai that guides you in knowing yourself better and balancing your choices in life. This is inspired by the article What's Your Ikigai by Mark Wynn of The View Inside Me, taken from Belle de Jour Power Planner. This is not a sponsored video, but I'll be linking down below if you want to avail the Belle de Jour Power Planner. Be true to yourself and figure out why you wake up every morning. So what is your purpose? Why you are still living? That's your ikigai. So I have here a diagram, and there are different circles as you can see, and there are four words, four big concepts. That's the right term. Passion, mission, vocation, and profession. So if you look into yourself and you have discovered these four concepts about you, about the things you love, about the things that you are good at, about what the world needs, and what can you do what are the things that you can do that you can be paid, so you can find your ikigai. You have your questions here on the left side, on the right side, and you have the rubric. You will receive 15 points for full accomplishment, 10 points for substantial accomplishment, 5 points for little or partial accomplishment, and 0 point if you did not submit or you did not accomplish anything. So just look for your modules and look for this video so that you will be guided. And for our assessment, you are going to answer a 10-item test in Kahoot.it, and I will give the game pin in our group chat. Good luck! For our additional activities, use a photo that shows your field of intelligence or intelligences and write your own mantra. You are going to post this in our Contemporary Philippine Arts from the Regions private Facebook group. And for other subject teachers, they will just be the one to give their online platform wherein you are going to submit this one. Thank you so much for listening and watching in my channel. I will be looking forward to your outputs in the Facebook group and in the Google Classroom. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the post notification bell so that you will always be notified whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much. See you in my next one. Bye.
Big.